Have you ever wondered why when you get your credit pulled soon right after, you get bombarded with telephone calls and unsolicited text messages? Today we're going to learn about trigger leads and why they happen and what you can do to prevent them. So funny enough, when you allow somebody to pull your credit, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian have somehow made a legal method of selling your information to other creditors when somebody pulls your credit report. This is called a trigger lead. So what happens is you go to get a car loan, a mortgage, maybe 90 days, same as cash loan from a local department store. You apply for credit, and then soon right after, your phone is ringing off the hook. So what has happened there is TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian has sold your data to other creditors who might be interested in, courting you as a client. This is called a trigger lead. So a trigger lead is any creditor, right? Mortgage company, somebody that does car loans, anybody that wants to extend an offer of credit can buy your information from Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax when you have your credit pulled. So they could say, hey, I want to buy the data of anybody that has their credit pulled within a certain credit report range, that lives in a certain area, that is a certain age, and maybe they have so many trade lines open on their credit report. I want to buy all of that information when somebody pulls that person's credit report. And what happens is they form a trigger lead. So the credit is pulled, that information is instantly sent to that person that wants to buy that credit data from Experian, TransUnion, or Equifax, and then they start blowing you up with phone calls and texts. So we believe that this practice is unethical. At Scissortail Financial, we would never do business that way, but there is a lot of telemarketers out there that do believe that this is a reputable way of doing business. So what you want to do is you want to stop this from impacting you. No joke, we have had certain customers say that they get 30, 40, 50 phone calls from people that are buying this trigger lead information when they've pulled credit with us. So what you want to do is first you want to go to opt-out pre-screen, okay? optoutprescreen.com. This is a website provided by the government, so a consumer like you can go and opt out of a creditor selling your information and a telemarketer company buying that information from Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. So opt-out pre-screen will allow you to prevent that information from being sold. Step two would be to go to the donotcall.com website, another government information site that is provided to you, so you can put your phone number on the do not call list. So if you're on the do not call list, they cannot call you. If you've registered for opt-out pre-screen, they can't sell your information. And this is what's going to stop those phone calls from coming. They're annoying. Nobody wants to do business with people like this. They use a lot of bait and switch tactics, but they do a good job of trying to be perceived as somebody that maybe is a government institution or even works for the credit bureaus themselves. So it's very predatory on how this practice really happens. We hear all kinds of horror stories from our clients. So we hope this information is helpful for you to prevent these kinds of phone calls blowing up your phone. Again, if you ever have any questions, you can always reach out to us at betterhomeloanrates.com. Scissortail Financial is always here to guide you through situations like this. Thanks again for watching the video, and please let us know if we can help you in any way.